Hey, it's your girl Emma Faith with another episode of a Blessed Hot Mess podcast. I had one more topic that I wanted to cover, okay? In recent events, laugh out loud. Okay, first of all, I will start by saying I'm Team Cali at all times. I'm a California girl, I'm a Cali girl, I'm West Coast to the fullest, that part. I don't really usually support the flamethrowers. I'm not Team Bloody Gang, so to speak. But if it comes down to Cali or Canada, and I wrote something like I said, let me spit these bars real quick. Canada versus Cali is already a battle lost. There's no tie, no toss. There's real spit in that sauce. You feel me? That part, bars. Because like I said, Kendrick is spitting all facts. He's spitting all facts. Now, when Drake first dropped, I don't even know the name of it. Oh, Drop and Give Me 50. I was laughing because I was like, Drop and Give Me 50. I saw the video where Kendrick was doing the little push-ups and everything. I was like, oh, he's funny. And then I'm gonna start coming at you like I'm 50. Of course I'm gonna like that. I love 50 Cent. But then when I started looking into, and then everybody else he clowned, I really don't care too much for. But Kendrick, come on now. He's a true lyricist. And then come to find out, I've always heard rumors that Drake had ghostwriters, okay? But all you have to do is look on his album and you see all these co-written by. It's like me being a lyricist and being a true artist myself. I write all my own stuff. I always have for years since I was 13. I have never had a co-writer. I've had people suggest, "Oh, you should write about this, or write about that." I've even had dudes, "Oh, they don't even say it like this because nobody can say it like me." You know what I mean? I lose a certain level of respect when I find out that somebody didn't write their own stuff, especially when you talking tough. That is like, you're automatically disqualified, bro. Like, move it to the left. And what's so funny, now that all of this is going on, like the videos of him so-called going behind Lil Wayne's back and screwing one of his side hoes. Like, okay, if it's a side hoe, who cares? But just the fact that you would go and snake your mentor, let alone the dude that put you on, you have that little amount of respect and fear of Wayne, because he's a real one, that you would do some snake-ish like that and then still be breathing, first of all. Because some ninjas, you lose your life messing with they bride. So that was even news to me. Like, wow, that really happened. I guess Wayne was more interested in splitting that bag instead of splitting your head. Because you deserve to get hit and split or something behind just that. And first of all, I don't like light-skinned niggas to begin with. I'm never team light-skin, first of all. I'm going to forever be team brown-skin, first of all, okay? Because you light-skins be getting away with a little too much. Y'all be thinking you running this, you running that. What I don't like about Drake, and I will say, I like Drake as a radio hit maker. He's never been gangsta to me. He's never been hard to me. I've never looked at him like he's top 3. He will never be top 3 anything in my book. I have never had Drake on my playlist. I've done mixtape songs to a couple of his songs, but he's never been on my playlist. Nobody that I mess with or go around ever says throw some Drake on, okay? But they sure will throw some Kendrick on. You feel me? Maybe it's a West Coast thing. I don't know, but we will rep it how we will rep and step, okay? For the West Coast, we will rep and step for Cali. You feel me? Kendrick is a step above the rest because he's a true lyricist. He's real in the field. He walk it like he talk it. Nobody's force feeding nothing, telling him, say this, say it like this. Oh yeah, this is hard. You're not hard if somebody is force feeding your lyrics to you, writing lyrics for you. I lose all respect. Because like I said, I'm a real lyricist. I'm the real deal. I write, I arrange, I co-produce all my songs, my music, my beats, etc. And what's so weird, I'm a little torn because I'm also a songwriter. So I've written for other people, but I've never written for like a dude or a female where it's trying to make them sound more gangsta or more hard than they actually are. It'd be like some R&B type or like you know, it'll be on some love. So it'll be on some, you know what I mean? On hooks. I write hooks. I will write hooks for other people, and it'll usually be me singing the hook, or they'll get somebody else to do it. I've never written something for somebody else to make them sound harder than they are. That's as corny as it gets. That's beyond corny. Drake is not hard to me. He might want to tap out. See, I grew up with a lot of fake gangsters, so to speak. I grew up with a lot of real gangsters, but I went to school, I should say. Let me clarify. I went to school with a lot of guys who used to be scared of me and my sisters because we would be with the real gangsters. I grew up with a lot of guys that used to be like, ew, girls who smoke weed are gross. Then they all of a sudden grew up and was smoking big weed. I grew up with a lot of dudes, and then they started click banging, and all of a sudden they're big Crips. It's like, hold on, you used to be scared of the real Crips. Like, stop it. Then they got mad when I wasn't respecting their gangsta. Now all of a sudden, you hate me because I know the real you. So to me, Drake reminds me of a lot of these dudes, like I said, that I grew up with, that I went to school with, that were total squares. They were jocks. They were on the football team. They was on the basketball team. They was literal squares. They dated all the squares, all the little funny broads in our high school that were little cheerleaders, little wannabes, little whatever, that like I said, thought we were too gangsta. We was, the girls that we was, y'all smoke weed? We're athletes and we're this and that. Then all of a sudden, and then now, like I said, fast forward now, all them broads is used up, got 2-3 baby daddies, blew up, not in a good way, blew up like beluga whales. And I'm still looking like this. I see why you're mad. And it's like, so these dudes grew up all of a sudden, like I said, they get them a little money in their pocket. They get a couple brides on their team. Now all of a sudden you Big Meech. Now all of a sudden you Tony Montana. But you was scary in high school though, bruh. You was scary. When the real Crips would come out, y'all would go inside. When we pulled up with the real Crips, y'all would hide. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So Drake is like that to me. I've always seen through his light-skinned demeanor. And then on top of that, I saw the interviews from back in the day when he was like, oh, these niggas are so ill. Like, then all of a sudden you tough. Ain't a tough bone in Cuz body. Well, I'll just say it like that. You are not tough, buddy. You are not tough, and enough is enough. Like I said, and I see all these Drake stands standing up. Oh, Drake is more popular than Kendrick. He's platinum. He's this, he's that. We're not talking we're not talking plat or plaques. We're not talking about who's more popular. Of course he's more popular. He has radio hits. He has more radio hits. Okay, he has more of a white following. Okay, he's half white. It's expected. He's light skinned. He's, you know what I mean? All of that does come into play to a certain point. You know, and so and then, okay, this is another thing. I saw a video where Wayne, 10 years ago when he signed him, he said, yeah, I told Drake, just don't ever change. Keep rapping about your little show and about girls. Don't ever try to act hard. Don't ever try to act like me. Don't ever try to rap like me. And what do you know? Here he comes trying to act like he Lil Wayne. Like, stop. Like, stop. Kendrick is a true lyricist. He's diabolical with them lyrics. He's precise. It's precision cuts and chop. He chopping you up. Different lingo, different styles, different verbiage, different descriptions of why you are not what you are. Kendrick definitely won this one. I don't care how many songs Drake makes after this one. You are dealing with a real one. You are dealing with a Cali dude. All them subliminals and all them empty threats. You gonna start a real war, boy, that you're not ready for. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to put that out there because there's a lot of people, oh, Drake, yeah, Drake murdered him. No, he did not. Drake's was more entertaining, but, and another thing, I been heard about Drake, how he got caught texting a 17-year-old. That's not a lie. So you like young girls, huh? And then it's weird how your baby mama is a paid prostitute, and look at how she looks. No hate, but look at who his baby mama is. You denied that kid, ended up getting two DNA tests because you didn't want to believe it. Had to see it to believe it. You're a whole corny clown. He's always been corny. And like I said, one of my favorite songs, Love, is by Kendrick. Like, that song right there, to me, eliminates most of Drake's hits. And then like his song, Humble, Be Humble. The whole family sing that. Kids could sing it and everything. I gotta cut Drake off on the radio with his last song, Girls Like Girls, Where I'm From, Where You're From. I hate that song. And the hook was cute until I heard the rest. I don't know. Then he's like girls are my girls are like my kids. I said, you know what? I'm not even going to explain that BS. Like, you pushing a weird agenda, sinful lifestyle is like, come on now. And that's mainstream. I don't appreciate none of that. So I've been like shady about Drake. He has some hits, but they're mostly radio hits. You will never catch Drake on my playlist. You will never catch me banging him in the whip. You will never catch him banging at any party or event I ever attend. Drake is not on the he's not in the club. I don't know. I seldom hear Drake anywhere but like one of them comics said, JC Penney and elevators and on the radio. He's a radio artist. He is not all he's cracked up to be. So all of y'all could miss me with all the debates, all the people in the comics trying to argue for Drake. It's a losing battle at this point. You don't really want war with Cali, and I'll leave that at that part. Enjoy your Sunday. I'm gone.